I'm hauling a reefer? But wait, there's more. I'm back on Dollar General. What's up, YouTube? So, I'm doing a video outside the truck today. I've been in the truck all day. I'm on my 34-hour reset. And I'm not feeling too good today. I'm a little under the weather. I'm battling some sinus stuff. And I figured I'd throw out a video, try to do one at least a week. So at the beginning of this video, there's a short little clip whenever I picked up my first TCU unit from Dollar General and their new account that they have. Sorry for the mirrored sunglasses. I don't have any other sunglasses. It's really bright out here. So I picked up the unit and I hauled it. I've hauled 2 trailers now with the TCU unit, and it's actually a really good account. I like it. If they open up one in Florida and I can get on it, it's happening. I'm going to that. Yeah, definitely. It's a lot more stops, but nowhere near the amount of product you're taking off. You know, at most I've done is 5 rolltainers at a stop. One of the things you have to do is in the frozen side, you have to, it's all palletized and you have to access it from a side door, but it's not bad at all. It's actually really good. We got somebody, looks like they might park next to me. Nope, they moved on. All right, cool. So so far my experience on it are really good. I've had a couple of minor setbacks here and there trying to get to appointments, because they do make you have They do make it to where you have appointment windows and times, and they're pretty strict on that. My last trailer I hauled, I had a breakdown on the trailer. My tandem had issues where the pneumatic valve that controls the locking pins failed, which caused my pins to retract and the tandem to separate itself from the trailer. Not completely, just the front half. I'll put a picture up here. And now I'll do another one. That's the left and right side. As you can see, the guide is actually underneath the rail from the tandem. So yeah, that was an interesting one. That's pretty that was a little scary. A little bit of a pucker factor when it happened. Luckily, I was able to limp it to the next store, and it handled just fine. And they sent out someone and got it fixed. It only set me back about 4 or 5 hours. But yeah, so it's a really good unit. I'll do some more videos on this as the time goes on. I'll try to get some pictures of the way that the trailer is set up and the way that the sections are inside the trailer, where you have the frozen and you have the non-frozen side. But so far it's been really good. I mean, I spend more time at each stop doing paperwork and sending the message through the Qualcomm and waiting on the store than I do actually unloading. I mean, it's boom, boom, in and out. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fun. You do a lot more stops. I had 12 on my first trailer, 14 on my second trailer. I've hauled both 45-foot trailers. Pretty fun. Last trailer was all in and out of New Jersey. Philadelphia was my first stop, right in the heart of Philly. And then I went and I was running all around New Jersey, everywhere from the big cities to the small cities to out in the country of New Jersey, which I didn't realize there was country inside of New Jersey. But yeah, it's been pretty fun. I shut down for my reset here at Flying J to get some time in. But like I said, I'm kind of battling a cold, so it's got me kind of like, ugh. Like I was almost like I put a video out, but I was like, hey, let me get a video out. Trying to get myself a little bit more out there on YouTube. Try to change these videos up a little bit. Like I said, I do have a video coming in the future. It's a channel, should I say. I'm gonna try to change up and get another channel rolling. It's going to be about American muscle cars and stuff like that, because that's what I'm really into, both old and present. So, but yeah, other than that though, like I said, the account's been really fun. It's different. It's a refreshing type of different. It's what I've said Dollar General needed to be like the whole time, meaning that instead of having 1 to 4 stops on a trailer where you're unloading anywhere from 500 to 2,000 pieces and just breaking your back, to where you have multiple stops with a lot less product. I feel that it gives the stores more of a chance to stay on top of the product flow. And granted, you're not dropping off much of cold because they're still developing this whole new thing that they got going on here. But it definitely takes a lot of a load off of you. Like, you're still getting the exercise, but it's being spaced out throughout the day versus spending 2 to 3 hours at a stop, where some drivers actually takes me 6 hours to do 1,000 pieces, which is beyond me. But you know, everyone has their own pace of the way they work. So, but yeah, so I like it. I would like to see that Dollar General does this on their other account, their regular dry products, where they start bringing less to the store all at one shot and space it out more and putting more stops on it. I think it'd be more fluid, more easier on the stores, a lot easier on the drivers, and the retention would be a lot higher on these accounts than what they've been dealing with, where a lot of people just they can't handle the accounts too much. It's really rough on them. It's a rough account, I'll be honest, you know. But yeah, this new frozen account's doing wonders, man. They're doing great jobs with it. It's still in the learning phase, so there's a lot of things that you see that they're doing and you're like, I don't really understand that, but hey, we're going to roll with it. I feel that the windows of delivery is they expect you to do too much too quickly. The last trailer had they say they give you a 2-hour window from the appointment time, but they had the appointment time set up every hour on the hour after the first stop, which was a 7 a.m. delivery. So, you know, with any kind of mess up, on my way to my first stop, there was a major accident on the interstate, which put me behind by about an hour and a half to get into my first stop, which I'm still within that 2-hour window, but now I'm an hour and a half off the rest of the day. And with the hour with them setting up an appointment every hour on the hour, that's just too much. And then the breakdown it set me all the way back. I got to stop number 5, then I shut down for the night, because in New Jersey it's kind of weird where you shut down with these different stores, and you know, I just don't want to have no hassle with, you know, police and stuff like that with the truck idling all night. So I shut down there, which I still had 2 more appointments that I should have done the day before, but because of the breakdown, I couldn't. That 2 of my stops were mandatory. One was a 4 a.m. and one was a 6 a.m. to be delivered because they were in parking lots where you can't get into during the day. So I had to get creative. The first one I went to happened to be in a really big plaza, so there was plenty of room for me to park and deliver. The manager was really cool. I called him ahead of time saying, hey, you know, I don't know if they contacted you. I'm running behind. I had a trailer malfunction yesterday. Yeah, I'm ready to deliver today. And he was really cool. He was like, yeah, I'm here for another hour and a half. Can you be here within then? I was like, yeah, I'm actually just a mile down the road. He was like, cool. You know, because that stop was just a mile down the road. So I was like, I'll leave this stop. I'll be over there. And then I had my second one, which was another mandatory that was supposed to be for yesterday. I showed up there and I had to make a parking spot. I parked at the end of the plaza, and sorry about that. There's a guy driving the International over here. It sounds like he's struggling. He's bobtailing. It's kind of weird. But must be a manual. Yeah, so I got there. I had to park on the end of the plaza, down way far away from the store. I had to push the stuff probably about 1,000 feet. Nah, maybe not 1,000 feet. I'm over exaggerating. Maybe like 500 feet. I had to push it to the store. It was a pretty good push, but I did it nonetheless. Got it done, and then I pulled out of there. Got on to the rest of my stops. I wound up doing 10 stops yesterday within my 14-hour clock with my 11-hour drive. So it just says that you can actually move pretty quickly with these accounts. With this account, so yeah, I was knocking them out, like one after another. Actually, at the end of the day, I was able to make it back to Pottsville, Pennsylvania, drop my trailer, and then come shut down here for my reset. And like when I finished at my last stop, I had 5 hours left on my drive clock. So, you know, it worked out great. So, you know, yeah. So this account has a lot of positives about it, and it's great. It beats working in a trailer when it's, you know, 90 degrees outside and the trailer 100 degrees on the inside. And the loads are a lot less brutal on your body and wearing you out, because there's a lot more stops, but there's a lot less product, which means you're not pushing yourself so hard on every stop. So yeah, so that's everything that's going on with this account. It's so far it's pretty good. I'm gonna try to get some more pictures, maybe throw another video out from this. I got about another week on the road before I start heading home. Hopefully by Thursday or Friday I'll have a broker load to head home for my time off, and I'll be able to work on some other videos and stuff like that, and possibly try to get my other YouTube channel up and going. I keep working on my intro that I got going on. I'm kind of limited because, like I said, yeah, I went to school to do graphic design and editing and stuff like that, and photography, but I'm using an app-based editor, and I just don't have access to the stuff to really like edit anything really cool. So I'm just using basic pictures, kind of going old school with it. I'll try to keep it that way, you know. Doesn't have to be too fancy, but yeah, so that's what I got going on, and it's been pretty fun. And you know, I hit 20 subscribers, which is maybe very minimal compared to some of these other people out there, but it makes me really excited. It makes me want to keep pushing content and getting better at it. So I thank you to everybody that subscribes and follows me. I'm gonna do my best. Hit me up in the comments. Hitting the like button really helps too. Helps put my videos out there. You can send me any kind of comments, anything that you want for future video content. You know, hit it down below. If you're just tuning in for the first time, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'll try to keep things coming. If you need to know something about being on the road, you're new to driving, or you wanna you know, see what it's like to do anything, the way you set up a truck for the road or whatever, hit me up in the comments below. I'll do my best to reply to them. I am slow sometimes at doing that, because once the week starts, I'm usually pretty focused on trying to get my job, you know, done with the deliveries and stuff like that and driving. So, you know, usually when I shut down is when I get to catch up on everything. But yeah, so hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Hit the like button if you like the video. And if you have any idea for future content, go ahead and drop it down. I'll make sure to see it all. I'll comment it on, and I'll put together videos in the future for it. All right, y'all stay safe out there. This is Army Vet Trucker out.